everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Hillary from Hilly Soaps, and today I will be making sea salt shampoo bar. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I know I am. It's 80 degrees today. For spring weather, that's fairly warm. Over here in Rhode Island, we usually get about I would say mid-80s in the middle of summer. Barely get above 90 degrees, so yeah, it's fairly warm and nice and sunny today. So I hope everybody else out there is having a great day as well. Today, as I'm making the sea salt bar, I just want to give Holly from Missouri River Soaps recognition. That's where I originally came up with the idea to make the sea salt bars, but I just put a little bit of revision on mine, so it could be my own recipe. The ingredients I'm using for this first part, because it is a two-part video, but the first part is coconut oil, babasu oil, palm oil, shea butter, castor oil, and soybean oil. The babasu oil, usually I use palm kernel oil, but I ran out of that, so babasu oil has similar properties as palm kernel oil, so that's what I'm using today as a replacement. And most of my ingredients are organic as far as the oils and butters go, except the babasu oil that I couldn't get organic. And I will be adding cream, kaolin clay, 16 ounces of sea salt, and I already added the sugar into my lye water, which I already prepared here. And I'm using rosemary and lavender essential oils, and the mica that I'm also using is both from Nurture Soap. This one is Mantis Green Mica, which I really love. It's kind of like that appley green color. And Lavish Lavender. This, I notice once it goes into the soap batter, it becomes quite a bit lighter. Okay, so I already have the kaolin clay added into my oils, and the temperature here reads 121.5 degrees Fahrenheit, and my lye water is at 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and I'm soaping at this temperature because the recipe is made up of about 80% hard oils and butters, so I need to work on this quite fast before it starts to set up. This recipe is great for oily, dandruff-ridden scalp, and this is an issue that I developed when I moved to Rhode Island here, and I contribute that to the fall and winter months because it's dry and cold, and my scalp is just not used to that kind of weather, because I lived in Florida for about 16 years and it's very humid there. And I love the lavender and the rosemary essential oils for the hair, because the lavender has a very calming anti-inflammatory benefits, and it's very soothing. And the rosemary, so I heard it's very good for hair issues such as balding, maybe excessive hair falling out. Also, I guess it opens up your pores, and it has a good circulatory element to it. So that's what I'm adding. So I'm going to give this a whirl. And basically what I'll be doing with this part is making sea salt crumbles. When I made the revision from Holly's recipe, it didn't turn out as hard as I had expected, and I waited about a week and a half to mold the soap. And when I did that, it just wasn't really hard, you know. It was still kind of crumbly and still soft. And so instead of trying to, I guess, redo the soap, I kind of rebatched it in a sense by taking the solids and crumbling it up and adding it to Holly's original sea salt bar recipe. And it just kind of gave it like really nice, beautiful speckles in the soap, almost like granite type of texture or that look to it. So no, I thought it was pretty neat. And I didn't intend to really use it on my hair, but I did because of the sea salt element to it. And I heard that sea salt is really good for problematic skin. So I decided, hey, you know, what do I got to lose? And I tried it, and it's been working. So okay, so I'm gonna add some cream. And also, this is just a 2-pound batch here. And when I add this to the other recipe, it'll make 4 because the other batch is also going to be 2. And this is my essential oil blend. It's lavender and rosemary essential oils. And this is the sea salt that's kosher certified, and it's 16 ounces. I'm just kind of slowly incorporating that in. Mixing it. it a light blend. And I'm splitting this batch into just 2 parts because I'm just using 2 colors. You can hear the salt granules pouring in to the container. A little bit more. Come on. Okay. And this is the purple portion. Cord is in the way. Sorry about that, guys. So now I'm pouring soap into the mold. And for the next pour, okay, it's overflowing. Definitely wasn't expecting that mold to overflow because last time I made the soap, I put all of them inside these individual molds, so I guess I miscalculated a little bit here. love the smell of rosemary and lavender. It's probably one of my favorites because, you know, rosemary is kind of more of an herbaceous scent and lavender is floral, and something about those two combined really is very nice. I think what I'm going to try to do is actually scoop a little of this out and maybe put it into the individual mold here. This up a little bit. Okay, so there you have it. It's nothing special. I'm going to be molding this and making them into crumbles, so really the design doesn't have to be anything. Just wanted to mix in the colors there. I have two different colors inside the crumbles. This is the process of how I crumble the sea salt bar to add into the second part of the batch. And all I do is take the soap cutter and just cut my loaves into about 1/2 inch bars like this, so it's easy to crumble them into this container here. And I also cut down the other flour mold, and I molded this for let's say about a week and a half. I did the batch Tuesday and now it's Thursday, and it just stays soft enough to crumble them. And literally all I do is take the soap, break them apart, take them into between my fingers and just crush them, kind of rub them in between my fingers, and it's just that easy. And it's still fairly oily, which keeps the soap soft. And you can see the speckles with the green and the lavender. And this process takes about, I would say, 15-20 minutes to finish. It's only a 2-pound loaf. So once this is done, I'll melt the other part of this formula, and which is more harder butters and oils that are added to that second portion of this soap. And this one is mainly soft oils, and I think it's about 5 or 6 different oils that I added, or should I say I used. Let me show you up close how this looks. Yeah, so all of this color will go into and show through the other batch that I add this into. And once I'm all done with this, I'll show you the second part.